no problem with calling this thing a talent show. After all, if that were really the case, the pace would be quite slow. This thing is really quite the opposite of a talent show, a skill show, if you will. That's what about we like to crow. So what's the difference? Why does this matter? Prefer the former or go with the latter? Basically, a talent's a little leg up in the competition. And while that's great and all, talent doesn't mean you'll have ambition. So a talent's a leg up, but skills, they go farther. If a talent is here, then skills here, and then another. If this were a talent show, the dancing would be childish, but this is a skill show, so instead it's quite accomplished. If this were a talent show, the singing would be random, but this is a skill show, so singer and track, they go in tandem. If this were a talent show, the instruments would all be played by ear, but this is a skill show, so they've been able to read music for years. If this were a talent show, I'd be holding up a poem I wrote, but this is a skill show, so instead I perform myself, to quote. If this were a talent show, the audience would be mostly parents, but this is a skill show, so performers receive from their peers acknowledgments. A simple fact that many seem to forget is that while everyone has talent, not everyone has skill. You see, skill takes commitment and a little bit of time. You start with the talent to drag yourself through the grimy and arduous process of making the ability to climb until it no longer coincides with the definition of a talent. From there, you only need two things before you're up on the stage: a spark of courage and simple desire to share. So what if it's mediocre? You'll still receive some fanfare, and besides, no one really expects much more than something unique. So what if the execution is poor? Performing, after all, it shouldn't be about the crowd. It's better to internalize. Perform to make yourself proud. So if you do have some quirky skill, find a way to share it with your peers, and they'll all be thrilled, and more than that. If you have something in mind that you could do for this show, well, I expect to see you up here next year, too.